Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Concha. My name is Concha and welcome to this channel. Today we're going to be doing some balancing, okay? So yeah, get your mat and let's do this. We are going to have so much fun today, okay? So grab your mat and let's do this, okay? We're going to start standing, okay? So as you are standing right here, let's just take a moment to warm up the body. All right, we're gonna take the arms side to side. And as you can see, I am outdoors, so you might hear some wind, you might hear some birds, you might hear some dogs, you might hear some kids. You might even just hear my clear voice speaking to you. All right, so let just the sounds of nature just bring you into your present moment. All right, let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Actually, this does feel even better. If you're outside, put your feet on the grass. It feels so good to just connect to the earth. All right. So let's go ahead and just reach the arms up. We're going to take a full body stretch. Just swirl out the wrists. You can interlace the fingers and flip the palms up. Reach up, take a deep breath in. All right, we're gonna just take the body side to side, a little left and right here, okay? So a little left and right. We got some people walking by that are just, talking, so you can just, eavesdrop on their conversation or just tune it out and just take these few stretches with me, all right? So let's go ahead and cactus the arms, drop the elbows, lift up. Now let's take 2 breaths. Good, we're gonna take the hands behind the back, so right to the sacrum area of the lower back. All right, we're gonna squeeze the glutes. I told you. Okay, we're gonna squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, and just lift through the chest. If you feel comfortable, you can let the head drop back, but only if you feel a little warmed up. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Good. And we're gonna bring it back to center, bring the palms to the thighs, and fold it forward. Good. Take a moment to let the body release. All we're doing now is we're kind of getting the energy revved up in the body so that when we're balancing, we feel really strong and we really do feel powerful, like we can balance, okay? So that's why we're kind of stretching the whole body. So let's just kind of get in that fold. You can shake out the arms, you can shake out the head. Good, we're gonna go ahead and just roll the spine up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms at heart center. Good, we're gonna take the hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together. This time you can take the feet nice and wide, right? Getting into that wide-legged stance. Now, make sure that your toes are pointing forward so that you don't get into that sciatic nerve, okay? Protecting your legs, all right? And we're gonna take a deep breath in and forward fold, exhale. You could shake out the head, kind of like what I'm doing. Good, let's release the hands to the floor. We're gonna just bend into the legs. Take like a few breaths of free movement. Okay, now I'm really warmed up already, so let's bring the hands to the hips and let's come right up to standing. Okay, good. Now let's get started, okay? So first, I want you to just take your feet on the ground beneath you. Now, I'm not standing on my mat anymore. I'm on the grass. It just feels so good. It's so warm out here. All right, so I want you to just lift the toes, plant the feet back down, and just rock forward and backward on your feet. Okay, just forward and backward, kind of rocking around. Feel your connection to the earth beneath you. All right, feel yourself planted very firmly. Okay, we're gonna start really gentle and then we're going to get into some deeper balancing poses, okay? So to begin, right, this is beginner balancing, okay? All we're gonna do is plant the left foot down. Let's just lift the right knee up. We're just gonna hold it right here, okay? You can take your arms out, you can reach your arms up, you can do hands at prayer. Let's take a few breaths. Hopefully I don't put my foot down on a bee, because I did actually get bit by a bee a few days ago, which was I didn't mean to step on him, but it didn't die, otherwise it would have stung me. All right, let's drop the right foot down. Let's lift the left leg up this time. Okay, just finding that balance. If you want to make it more challenging, close the eyes. Let's take another few breaths here. Good. One more breath. Good. Let's drop the feet down. Good. Take your hands to the hips and just kind of circle the hips. Just loosen up any of that tightness that may have been built up from that. All right, and then next we're gonna try tree pose. Okay, so we're gonna you can take the hands at the hips to start, or hands at prayer, whatever you prefer. We're gonna lift the heel of the right foot. We're gonna take the heel to the ankle. Okay, hold it right here for now. Right here, this is the good stuff. Okay, if you can, bring it to your calf. If you can, bring it to your inner thigh. All right, anywhere but the knee. Be careful with your knee. Be really gentle on your knee, okay? You got this, yogis. All right, hands at prayer, or arms reaching up. Let's take a few breaths. Now in this pose, I want to try to engage the thighs and the belly and the lower back and the lower belly and just this whole trunk area. Feel that really strong trunk. Let's take another breath. All right, let's kick out that leg. Let's come back to standing. And let's try it right on the other side. Left leg, bring your heel to your ankle, the calf, and hold it right where it feels good for you. It doesn't have to be on the inner thigh. It could be right on the ankle, especially if you're really new to this. Be really gentle on yourself. You don't have to do anything crazy. And if you're by a wall, hold on to the wall if you need to. If you can, hold on to the wall and then take one hand off, put one hand back on. Take both hands off, put them back on. Just try it out. All right, let's take another 2 breaths. Good. One more breath. Good. Let's release it down. Let's shake it out. Let's walk it out. Good. Now, this time all we're going to do is we're just going to take a little stretch to release the body, okay? Hands on the hips. Right arm's going to reach all the way up and over. Good. Let's take it back down. Left hand reaches all the way up and over. Good. Feel free to take a few more on each side if it feels good for you. And take any other pose that's going to help you, feel any release that you need. Whether you want to take another forward fold, whether you want to take another back bend, all right? And let's go ahead and let's roll out the shoulders. And let's roll out the neck. All right, really nice. You're doing excellent, okay? Excellent. All right, really good. Really good, okay. All right, yogis, are you ready for this next one? Let's try it out. This time, now this is very beginner, remember, okay? All right, so we're gonna just take the right leg, we're gonna lift the knee up just like we did in the beginning, but this time we're gonna take the leg out to the side, okay? Or out in front of us, extend it as high as you can, lift the toes up as high as you can. We're getting into the hip flexor and even a little bit of lower belly. Okay, this is as high as I go, right? I see some people kicking it up very high. Just take it as high as what feels good for you. 3 more breaths. I don't know if you're hearing the wind, but for me it sounds like a breeze. It sounds so nice. So you might hear distortion, but it sounds so good to me. Okay, let's drop the right foot down. Let's take the left leg and lift it up. Same thing as we did on the right side. Now the trick is with the standing leg to bend it, to find that bouncy space, especially if it's really hard to bounce it, then all you need is just some leg strength. That's it. Leg strength, running. Okay, that's it. All right, let's take another 2 breaths. Just lift that leg up. This is really like cardio, especially if you're really a beginner. Okay, good. Let's drop it like it's hot. Woo! Woo, okay. Good job. Really nice. So since we're working with hips, since we're working with that part of the body, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a seated figure 4. Okay, you got this. You got this. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the feet about hip width distance apart. To measure hip width distance, you take 2 fists right between the feet, okay? So when you find that space that's right at your hip width level, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend the knees and take our chair pose. All right, so what I want you to do with this chair, you can take any variation with the arms, you can sweep them back, palms at heart center, that's what I'm gonna do. And I want you to just bounce around in your chair. Make sure that all 10 of your toes, or however many toes you have, is pointing forward, okay? Press into the heels and try to sit back into your chair. Okay, good, good. Let's come back up to standing, right? We kind of got to work into this a little bit. All right, so you're going to feel it in the quads. I feel it in the quads. You might feel it anywhere else. Good, all right. Let's come right back into our chair pose. We're going to bend the knees and sweep the arms up. Good. From this chair, from your seated chair, what we're going to do is lift the right heel up, bounce around, feel that stability. Keep your hands at prayer if this is really new for you. All right, and then we're going to take the right ankle over the left thigh as you sink it low. Okay, so from the side, this is what you look like. You've got the booty sticking out, okay? And basically you can think of it as like, you're in a public bathroom, you need to go pee, right, if you're a woman. Or if you're a dude, you need to sit down on the toilet, and you're kind of hovering, right? You're kind of sticking your butt out there a little bit and just hovering. Okay, that's what the chair pose is, okay? So it's really engaging the entire leg. This is strength, not only balance. Good. Let's release the right leg. Let's come back up to standing, all right? You might want to just take the hips and take some circles. Loosen it up. Let's take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Now if the chair pose was really a lot on your lower back, then why don't you just take a little forward fold. All right. Shake out the head. And let's come right back in to our chair pose. All right, hands at prayer if you want to make it a little bit more easy for you, okay? Now as you bounce around, you're just feeling that your body is really stable. All right, let's lift the left heel. This might be as far as you go, just lifting the heel. Okay, bouncing around, feel that stability. All right, good. And then we're going to take the left leg right over the right thigh. Now remember, if this is challenging for your knee, flex the foot on top, okay? Woo! Flex this foot, okay? And let's hold it right here. One trick is, if you have blocks or like a table, you can hold your hands and get really deep into it, all right? But let's hold it right here. 2 more breaths. Good, yogis. Let's drop the left foot. Let's stand tall. Let's reach the arms up and let's forward fold. Good, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, yogis. You did an amazing job. I just want to let you know, great work for balancing. This is part one, series part one. This is like the beginner style. We'll get into a little bit harder of these balancing series a little bit later down the road. So if you like this video, give me a little thumbs up, do the video again, and if you want more of this amazing yoga, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that red button and it would mean the world to me, okay? It would mean everything to me, okay? So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Great work, and namaste. Right? The light in me honors, recognizes the light in you. May peace be with you. May you have a wonderful day and live in that sovereign bliss. Mwah. Bye.